I'm Shannon, your melanin movie girl, here to talk about a new movie that just came out called Marshall, starring Chadwick Boseman, Josh Gad, Kate Hudson, and Sterling K. Brown. Also directed by Reginald Hudlin. You know probably Reginald Hudlin from directing movies like Django Unchained, House Party, and Boomerang, which is my favorite. Anywho, this is actually Chadwick Boseman's third biopic. You'll probably remember him from 42 as Jackie Robinson. James Brown, well, actually, Get On Up, and he was starring James Brown, and now this one. I actually thought that he did a really, really good job in this movie. I wouldn't say that it's a necessary Oscar movie, but I really definitely will say that he played a really good role. It was, how should I say? I have to kind of like give it a B minus. And the reason why is because, not taking anything away from the movie, I really, really enjoyed the movie. It's just that the only thing is that I felt like the screenplay, the movie itself, should have been more, I felt like it just should have been more about like one of his major career defining cases. Like this particular case was a career defining case, but in actuality, like, and when you watch it, you'll understand where I'm coming from. He didn't even he represented the case, but he wasn't the front runner for the case. And I guess you could see like how racism presides in which that happens, but just the same, he wasn't the main person over this case. He just pretty much had to like tutor Josh Gad's character, because Josh Gad's character was an insurance attorney. So pretty much like he knew nothing of criminal law, so Thurgood Marshall had to pretty much tutor him along the way. Which he really did a good job, because in the end, like, as an attorney, Josh Gad's character really started coming out and really doing a good job as a criminal lawyer. I just felt like that for the movie to be about Marshall, why not do it about Brown versus Board of Education? Like, why not why not like make the movie about how he got into the Supreme Court justice? Because I'm not sure if you guys know, but he is the first African American Supreme Court justice. And even during that time, he was the only NAACP represented attorney. So he pretty much was going all over the country representing different African American men and women who were convicted of crimes based off of racism. And on top of that, they were innocent African Americans that were convicted of crimes that they didn't commit. So in light of that, I just felt like that there were probably plenty of other cases that they could have did. I'm not really sure why they picked that case in particular. Not saying not to take anything away from it, because like I said, Chadwick Boseman did a really good job. Kate Hudson did a really good job. She plays the woman that has actually been raped in the movie. And I've never seen her play a role like that before. So I thought she did really good as far as being like convincing and being convincing in the movie, and as far as the role that she played, I thought she did a really good job. Sterling K. Brown, I don't know if you guys remember him. He played in The People vs. O.J. Simpson. He was Christopher Garner, the prosecuting side for O.J. Simpson's case on the FX show People vs. O.J. Simpson. And he plays the man that is actually being convicted or actually being accused of raping this white woman. So it was really good. Both parties played a really good role. I really think that it was everyone did a really good job playing their roles. I just felt like that for it to be a movie about Thurgood Marshall, I felt like that it should have been more about Thurgood Marshall and not just one of the cases, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I don't know if I'm making the best, if I'm, how should I say, if I'm making my point all the way. I just feel like for you to do a biopic on someone, I just feel like that the key points, the key defining points in their life that made them who they are should be recognized. Like at the very end, they put in the credits about him becoming, oh yeah, he becomes the first Supreme Court justice. Oh yeah, he also was the leading attorney on Brown versus Board of Education. Well, like that's how he became who he was. That's how he ended up becoming Supreme Court justice. And I just feel like that they should have recognized that just a little bit more. Like, even if they chose that particular case, I felt like that would have been a good idea versus this one. Even though it doesn't take away from any of the cases, because all the cases were great. But this movie only covers this case. So I just want to let you know that it only covers this case. But it was, like I said, very exceptional movie, but not an Oscar-worthy movie. I don't believe that it's probably going to be as recognized by the Oscar people, but it still doesn't take away from that it's a good movie. And I really believe that everyone should go and see this movie, because those who don't know about Thurgood Marshall those who do know about him, go see it. Those who don't know about him, should still go see it, because he still played a major role in African American history, and it would be nice to see like something he's actually done, and this movie kind of displays it. So like I said, B-, but I thought the movie was great. One of the really good parts, and I'm not going to spoil it, but just kind of like pay attention towards the end of the movie. I feel like that you guys will like really enjoy the end. Just pay attention, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. And when you do, hit me up and let me know what you thought that I was talking about, because I didn't even notice myself. My husband actually had to tell me. So, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, makes sense. So, not really that it makes sense, because I was kind of shocked, but still good for the movie itself. So, again, you guys go see Marshall this weekend. Support. This is another pretty good movie. Definitely good. Definitely worth going to see. I would definitely say that it was definitely worth going to see. Not a bad movie at all. Chadwick Boseman did a phenomenal job, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for Black Panther to come out next year. So I'm waiting on that. But in the meantime, you guys go see Marshall. And I don't believe that you'll regret going to go see it. It comes out October 13th. So make sure you go and see it. Bye now. Thanks.